Well, happy Friday the 13th, everybody. The spookiest day of the spookiest month. I don't know if this is the spookiest year yet. I don't know if the math's in for that. We'll have to wait and see, but so far, pretty spooky day. Hey, Jojo, I can see someone chose poorly at Creed's mansion. You went with the healer, did you? Interesting choice. I would have done differently. But what do I know? I'm just an old wise crone. How's your how's your day, Jojo? How you feeling? How you doing? And Jabroni's here too. And my wife is here. Oh my god. Guys, it's a good day. Happy Friday the 13th, everyone. Have to leave and work for 30 minutes. Well, I'll try to be very productive in these 30 minutes. And then not productive post that. So you don't have to see... you don't have to miss anything stupid. You know. Spooky Friday. I'm doing alright. My daughter's kind of driving me a little crazy. She's a little sick. Teething and the like. The problem is she's not eating a bunch, and that just stresses me out. She's not drinking as much today, which is stressing me out. And then 1 second, let me get my bearings here. I tried to give her some medicine before bed, and she's like, nah. She just spit it up and smiled at me and laughed. And I was like, I'm trying my best over here. You can treat me a little better than that. But it's okay. Like she's just in a lot of pain, and I can't it's hard because it's frustrating as the adult. But she's a kid, so you can't get like super mad at her. But it is annoying. It is annoying, and there's just no getting away from that. And like the only time, like I try to play games with her and stuff, but she's at that point where she wants to talk a lot and like do everything, but she only knows like so she's just pointing at things, just saying all the time like a caveman. And it's hard to figure out what someone needs when that's the pinnacle of their communicative skills. She's only happy when she's driving me crazy by not eating and just spitting it out and going like a villain. Decided to wait until you stream to get work on my PDP. Get me through this Core of America BS. Happy to assist in any way that I can. I hate PDPs. Hate them. Like, what does everybody want to do? They want to be professional. And what do we need to be professional? A plan. And know how we're going to do that? We're going to make sure that you're not doing your job. That's how we're going to make sure that you are as prepared as possible, by ignoring everything that you need to be doing so you can do this other thing. What's that? You need to work on a lesson plan because you're really behind? Too bad. You have to go into this meeting. Do you know everything in the meeting? Yes. Is it going to change anything? No, absolutely not. You're not going to learn a dang thing. But you know what? You got to do it. Preaching. I'm preaching. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, Karna has a butt ton of MP. I did not notice that. Excellent. Yeah, I've had professional developments about like stress in the workplace, and they're just like, what do you think you could do to make yourself less stressed? You know, you have to have a good work-life balance. And I'm like, you know what makes me feel less stress is completing my own personal checklist of the things I need to do. You know what is keeping me from doing that? This lesson. Ironically, the mission, the thing about... What is this? I just did this. How did I get into a fight walking away from my fight? Okay, we're just egressing out of here. It's like, yeah, the thing that caused me a bunch of stress. It's the meeting about stress that's keeping me from doing the thing that would alleviate my stress. What is happening? These random battles are bad. I'm gonna say bad. I don't want to do a random battle. I just did one. I want to continue my plot, please. Alright, maybe I can take the raft up or something. It's like I just need to get dynamite. Why do I have to fight a bunch of monsters that don't give me any XP? Ah. Well, that was quite the unannounced, unplanned complaint-a-thon there. How's everyone else doing? Any plans for the spooky day? I certainly hope so. Yeah, I realize now that the raft was my was going to be my lifeline there. I'm slowly getting the hang of this map. Slowly, as is my way. Alright, so we're back at Grand Seal. Let's check the weapon shop. Let's check the weapons. Which is up here, I believe. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. What's up with you? I've been watching the northern sky. I saw something big fall from the sky to the north. That's rarely good. What's up, boy? What you got? What you got? Broadswords. Ooh, a buster sword. Interesting. Interesting. Robin hair. Ooh, assault shells. Yes. Guardian staff and gloves. Okay, we got some sheet to do. Not sure if we're still around, but I hit a shambler last night and lost 2 here. Whoa. Okay, I saw at one point, I looked down and you were finding some eldritch abomination. I'm sad I didn't stick around to comfort you in your loss. Okay, so we've got a broadsword there that we can get rid of. The Buster Sword gives Jaha a 59. Okay. 61 for Slade. Okay, so we need at least 2. Let's take a look at the axe. Is this a better unit? 58. So this is still worse, right? It's still worse. All right, well, let's sell some stuff. More DD tonight. Nothing spoopy. Got a good item. They didn't die. Okay, that's what you have to do in Darkest Dungeon. You have to realize that people's lives are resources, in which you have to spend that life resource in order to get whatever thing you need. They are disposable, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Yeah, let's get rid of the broadsword there. Alright, let's keep going. J-Ram Jr., you just do your thing, man. Don't worry about it. Don't frickin' worry about it. I don't think he can get the steel sword. He's got the power spear, steer lance. Okay. Except for not the lame. That's right, you gotta just take them out of their misery, man. Just take them out. Ooh, no. Already got a broadsword. Sorry, misclick. Sorry. Buster sword. Yes. Alright, and just as a reminder, Jaha goes to 59 with that. Okay. Alright, let's bring Daddy. Get him that. There we go. Another Buster sword to Slade. And so this goes to Jaha as well with a 59. Because the axe was a 58. So let's do that. Alright. Heavy Lance. Can anybody use the Heavy Lance, or does it say promotion only? I'm going to guess it's promotion only. Okay. So we'll wait for that. Large Axe, Robin Arrow, Assault Shell, I assume. May can get it because she's leveled up. Okay. Oh, of course the hands are full. Alright, let's just give it to Luke for a second. There we go. And Guardian Staff, can anybody get this? Nothing? Okay. Menu time. Leather gloves, power gloves. Can anybody get this? I think we talked about this. This is just a unit I don't have yet. Okay, cool. Usually the swords are stronger than axes. Every item from now on is promotion only. Okay, so should I start promoting some of my other units then, other than the ones that we have a deal on that I'm not going to touch? Haven't made a decision on playing Inscription or not. Yes, after Shining Force 2, I am going to play Inscription. I am going to do it. It will happen. Alright, so let's go and sell... Doopa-doopa-doo. May's arrow. She does not need it any longer. Now we're going to give her the Buster Shot. Or the Assault Shot. There we go. That's good. Pegasus Wing is a few battles away, and it's a while for the second Vigor Ball. Okay. So yeah, it's mainly the knights and the healers that don't have their promotion items yet that we're looking for. Okay. Yeah, let's move on then. I trust you. I trust in Jojo. His word is secure. I trust in it. Did anybody die? Oh, that's right. Sarah got sniped. And so did Geralt. Yeah, they both got sniped by that dark sniper. Got double hits on both of them. Just a real bad time. Real bad time to be alive. Yes. I got Geralt, so we're good. You have better memory than I do. I try to remember things. Mostly I just try to remember stupid shit that I do that I can turn into little shorts. For the occasional YouTube view. I have like a little sheet where I write it down. Because sometimes I say funny things. And I don't want people to miss my comedy. Because people certainly aren't here for my strategic skills. Just making sure Oh, okay, here we go. Plot is happening. Welcome back, Daddy. I heard your journey was hard. Sir Astral was right. He said you were coming back soon. I'll go to the castle and tell everyone. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, we got some knights. Got some more knights. It's back. It's good to be back. Maybe. Go see the king. Okay, on it. We are doing it. We're getting everything we need done. Thanks to you, Grand Seal has many allies to trade with. You've also made a lot of new friends. Great job. That's what it's all about. It's all about making friends. That's what fantasy RPGs are all about. I heard about everything from Bedeau. I never imagined Xeon could be revived. I understand that Volcanon is angry. So Prince Ellis must be... She's alive. Oh. What did you say? Is she alive? Yes. Is it true? Is it true? Yes, it is. Whoa. Oh, no. Sepia powers. It must be Xenon. Oh, no. It's not. It's just a cool effect. Daddy and Peter explain in detail. Oh, my goodness. About the ancient ruins and Creed and Xeon's message through evil Spillet. Oh, I love a good typo. Evil, spill it, everyone. I would be robbing the world of my talent. Exactly. I'm so damn funny. I'm so damn strategic. My tact knows no comparisons. Amazing, Daddy, and Peter. And that's not even to mention my voice acting capabilities. You've experienced a great deal. Sir Astral, what should we do now? Easy, we have to defeat Xeon and save Ellis. They both just have old men voices. I don't have any distinction. They're both just old men. The king is right. What? Astral, thank you. What do we have to do first? We have to go to North Paramacia. We'd better go and see the storytellers in Tristan. Sir. Astral winks at the minister and smiles. Ooh. Has a romance blossomed while I was away? I'm glad those two crazy kids found love. It's an important job. Will you allow me to go with Daddy? Sure. Just bring Ellis back to me. Be careful, Astral. It's dangerous out there. I will. Onward! Hey, how you doing on this lovely Friday the 13th? I hope you're doing well. How's it going? All who wander are merely looking for every chest on the alternative path first. That's really good. That's a super good joke. There's a certain type of like chemical injection in the brain where you're playing like an RPG. I get it hard. Excuse the phrase there. When I was playing like SMT Nocturne, and you go down a path, and it's like, oh, there's two different ways, and then you find the dead end, and there's the chest at the dead end, and you're just like, hell yeah, that's really good. And then you go back and you finish the dungeon. Oof, that's that good shit. All those people addicted to fentanyl. Have you tried playing an RPG and taking the alternate path first to get that sweet, sweet loot? That's a high right there. Minister Astral Romance prequel, yes, and litter it in with some Creed prequel too, because I need to know what that dude's deal is. Daddy, I'm going with you as an advisor. Advisor Astral has joined the force. Ah, that's what that was the thing we were missing, was an old man. We didn't have the old man stereotype yet. Excuse me, not stereotype, archetype. We have to remove the rocks blocking the passageway leading to North Paramacia. Maybe we can use an explosive. Well, I already have a cannon. So we need to find the dynamite. Daddy, please find the princess. The king is unaware of Sir Astral's idea. The most important thing is to defeat the devils. Dynamite is next to the weapon shop. Thank you. Is that a freebie, or do I owe you a level for that? Is that you being just generous? I just gotta know. Check out the time to visit the HQ. Check out the homies. Let's go check out the homies. Onwed's right. We never come back here. Let's see what everybody's up to. Wrong way. I'm so new here, I don't even know my way to my own headquarters. Alright, let's check it out. Sir Astro up there, what's up? Daddy, take it easy. Thank you. I'll do just that. Got Elric up here. Wow, it sure is nice to rest after a hard battle. There's the team. There's the frickin' force. They're looking. Where's J-Ram Jr.? J-Ram Jr., yeah. Always keeping it sharp. J-Ram Jr. never stopping the training. He's an unstoppable force. I'm practicing. Dodge. Whew. I'm tired. now that you mention. Let's see, we got the item from there. Everybody's looking good. Luke must be postponed by 1. Okay, so what? Luke's going to 31 then? At the end of the game, I like to kick everyone out of the team and come back here and see them all mingling. Oh, I didn't know you could kick people out without replacing them. It is fun. I like seeing dialogue options of characters like resting and relaxing and stuff. Like, I played Sea of Stars, and, like, you can camp in that game and talk to the party members and stuff. And, you know, usually the dialogue isn't crazy, like, it's not giving you a bunch of information, but it is, like, flavor text that I do enjoy. Danganronpa does it, you know, in the down times where you can get, like, little bits and pieces of people's stories. I enjoy that. I really do. Look at this dwarf. Let's talk to this dwarf. Oh, that cannon would be perfect. Sir Astral said it was okay. Here's the explosive. Geralt received the dynamite. Hell yeah. How is Sea of Stars? I was considering playing it. I won't go into any spoilers. I would rate it a 7.5. The music and the art, extremely good. Like, excellent, excellent, excellent. The Messenger, which was this team's first game, I find it to be a better game. It's like a Ninja Gaiden platformer that has a bunch of twists and like changes in gameplay like halfway through that I won't say anything more than that. I like The Messenger more than Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars is good. It's only about 35 hours, so not too long. It's pretty good. If you like Chrono Cross mixed with like a little bit of Paper Mario, because of like the timed hits and stuff like that, pretty good. It's only, I think it's like $30. So if you need something to play like in between a more intense game, it's pretty good. The writing is fine, but it's got some character, it's got some class, it's got some charm. It's not a perfect game, but you know, no game is. Yeah, if that changes your mind, I don't want to spoil anything, because I know Jabroni still hasn't played it, so I don't want to get too in-depth with it, and I also don't want to spoil you on it. Astral has every beautiful woman in the game at his table if you do that. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I have to do that. If you stick around, Onwed, when we beat it, please remind me to do that, because that sounds hysterical. Let me phrase it this way. I like my RPGs like an Oscars award, bait drama. Would this give me a Best Actor, Actress, Best Picture nomination? No. No, it's not. I'll be completely honest. The writing in the story is the one place where it does suffer a little bit. I would not say there are any incredible character arcs or anything like that within the game. So if you're looking for Oscar bait, I'm afraid that is not the sea that you should be fishing in. The timed hits drive me crazy. I mean, isn't there like an accessibility option where you can just turn them off? Like, just make it so they always happen? I finally found you. You're Daddy, right? Ooh, she's cute. A cute little elf archer girl? Oh, man. Who are you? What's your number? My love, Elric is with you. Aw, dang, she's taken. Am I right? Yes, he joined us willingly. No, I don't want to stop him. I want to be with him. Please take me with you, please. Oh, wow, a canon romance. That's fascinating. This is not a sightseeing trip, if you know what I mean. Unless you want to see these ripped abs I have. I'm very fit for an old man. Yes, I know. I still want to go. Okay, you look tough enough anyway. Oh, really? Thank you very much. Janet the Archer has joined the force. No one is taken if their beloved is a walking ball of blue flame for the entire game. Struggling to get through it. To be honest, I found myself a bit bored. Yeah, it's an interesting thing, because when I think about the game, like, I have been thinking about the game. When I think about the game on paper and in theory, like, at least the battles, I'll just keep it to battles. It makes a lot of sense. Like, you have all these systems, and they do all play into each other. You do basic attacks that give you mana, and you can use that mana on skills. Using the skills builds the combo meter. Using the combo meter helps build the final gauge, so you can do a final attack with everybody. Or with somebody. And like, that makes sense. Every single attack option you have like helps you do another attack. But I never felt super challenged. There were only a couple of really challenging fights in the game. I've heard there's contention about this, but like when you start the game, your two main characters, like most of your characters have half their moveset already. When you first start playing, the two main characters have half of their normal moves. You will unlock combo moves and stuff all the time, but they have half their moves. They'll each gain one more normal skill, and then they'll gain a final skill later in the game. So it's felt like I was just doing the same moves over and over again, and because the enemies scale with you, which is, good, it never felt like I was getting all that much stronger. I was just maintaining the enemy's pace. And because I wasn't learning a lot of new skills, most of the fights started to feel kind of samey. You can't bring yourself to do that. I understand. I also would not be able to do that. Just like, it's a point of pride in a couple of ways. It's a little silly because like, it's not like a hard game. So like even playing normally, it's not like I'm challenging like myself in a lot of ways. So it's like, who cares if I just make it a little bit easier? But there, it's just like a little mind goblin in my brain that I have to just accept, I guess, or get over. Your message was blocked? Oh, 1 second. It blocked climax? We love that word. The more RPGs I've played, the more I've been surprised how badly written a lot are. No character arcs, lack of personality, cohesive climaxes. And I'm sorry if you're here for the game. We're going on slight tangents here today. I did say Mind Goblin. RPGs are stories. Like, they're supposed to be these epic tales, and so often they fall into just boring tropes and resting on laurels and not like pushing anything. But they're supposed to be the epic stories that we love. And so too often the stories are basic by the numbers, are the characters don't grow enough, or they're not challenged. Damn you, Onwed. Damn you. Shit. Oh man, you know what? I walked right into it. I walked right into your nuts. They're supposed to be the games about storytelling. Why aren't the stories better? It truly is like a baffling thing. Like, there are definitely, RPGs that do it well, but I've played a bunch of games that made me cry that were like not anything like that. Like, the first game I ever streamed, Pyre, is a visual novel / weird sports game, and that game makes me feel things, like, a lot. Valhalla, another game I played here, visual novel bartending, made me cry. God of War, that's not a typical RPG, but because the characters matter and the story mattered, I bawled my eyes out multiple times. There are very few games that I've come across that are really solidly written. Lunar Tuners, Xenoblade Chronicles 1, Final Fantasy X. Oh, man. Final Fantasy X is such a, like, formative experience for me. Whoa! Oh, cool! Oh, sorry. I got distracted. Road's a cannon boy now. Please call me when you need my help. That's awesome. Trying to force to have an archer. 5 minutes later, have a literal tank. Have fun figuring out who you want to add. That is a that doesn't make any sense. Why would they do this? This doesn't make a damn lick of sense. Final Fantasy X. I remember going to my friend's house. I was probably either 5th grade, 6th grade, something like that. And he just got it. And like I was too poor to have a lot of the new game systems and stuff like that. So the PS2 was new to me. And he played it. We got to the beginning, and I remember seeing the summons, specifically the summons. Like, obviously the game is beautiful in lots of different ways, like the locales and stuff. But when you like summoned Ifrit or Ixion, and it's this big cinematic thing, like that blew my mind as like a little 13-year-old or however old you are in 6th grade. I was like, oh my gosh, games are beautiful. This is freaking amazing. It like blew my shit away. And then that also awakened the Dommy Mommy fetish I have because Lulu is queen. So it's a very important game to me. God of War 4 got me right in the field. God of War 4, God of War Ragnarok. Oh my gosh. Like, as a dad, as a father who's got a little boy who's growing up really fast and is incredible and like wows me all the time with the stuff that he says and does. And then coming from a family that I did not get a lot of love from my father, that game broke me. That game destroyed me. Like the song that plays at the end, Blood in the Snow, I listened to it so many times, like afterwards. It's such a beautiful song. And I remember I dropped my son off at school and it came up in a shuffle. And I live like 5 minutes away from the school that I dropped my son off on. And it came up like right as after I dropped him off. The song's only like 4 minutes long. I was crying before I got home. Best actor nominee for Titus. I think he does a really good job. Some of his lines feel a little strange, but I know what they were going for. Yuna is incredible. Oh my gosh, Yuna is so good. Waka, best supporting actor nominee. It's all about the game, brother, not the stinking Albert. Yeah, if you ignore his racism, yeah, he's a great character. Oops, sorry. Let's see. Should we bring Road in? And if we do, who do we get rid of? Who do we get rid of? I could really make you upset, Jojo, and just bench Luke right now, so I don't have to level him up to 31, and then make that tip you gave me free. But I won't do that. I'm gonna get rid of Chester. He has defense but bad movement. I'm just gonna try this out. I'm just gonna try it. Oh, another one of these. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is nice. You can actually explore the map a little bit. Gotta head to work now. No problem, Jojo. Be safe. I hope to see you again. If I don't, have a freaking awesome spooky day, spooky weekend. And then I'll see you on Monday, I hope, for more Shining Force fun. Okay, we got a chest up here. That's good to know. Lots of bishops. And some kind of dark soldier. Okay. And I assume that's the exit? Okay. It looks like there's only really one way to go, so let's get moving. You too, Jojo. Thank you for being here. We, my family and I are going to the zoo tonight. Our zoo does a Halloween kind of thing. It's mostly for kids, but there is like a scare zone. I've never done it because that's just not my deal, and my kids aren't old enough for that. But it's a lot of fun. You know, they have like lights up, and it's like it's trick or treating at the zoo. They actually give you some pretty good candy there, and it's just really pretty looking. It's a good time. I enjoy it. So that's what we're doing tonight. And we got lucky. We got it on the Friday the 13th. So pretty good day for it. Pretty good day for it. So I'm excited about that. My son's really excited. He got one of those inflatable dinosaur costumes, which is pretty silly. But he's really excited. He really wants to. He's excited to use it. I'm excited for him to dress up as like a little dinosaur rider. Just want him to be happy. I just want my son to be happy. You can open the map to see the battlefield. Oh, I forgot there was a map option. Thank you for the help, Onwin. I appreciate you. Ooh, man. That's a tough skelly, man. Alright, let's heal. Go get Karna a little bit of XP, I hope. Nice. Good job, Slade. Oh, look at him. A ninja running around with a buster sword. He looks great. Okay. Let's see what Road's all about. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at him. He's just a little... Whoa. That's a great... Good sprite. That's a good sprite. It was so good I forgot how to talk. Let's see. Hopefully, I can just do some cleaning over the weekend. It's a little annoying how I haven't been able to do a lot of cleaning lately. It's a little frustrating. I've been meaning to for so long, but there's always something getting in the way. Bam. Ooh yeah, Kaz is level 28. Hell yes. Hell yes. Oh, double kill. The man, the legend. Okay, that's right. Okay, let's check the map. Map. Oop, wrong button. Excuse me. Oh, this is a good... Thank you so much. This is really nice. Alright, nothing too complex here. There was a chest in the upper corner. I didn't see other little items. So we will roll with this. I'm going to keep Luke over here. He should be safe. Alright, Geralt. Stay there. Let's bring Jaha up here. Rick can come on over. We got a pretty good team. I'm feeling strong. I feel like our force is a good force. Like nobody, I don't feel like we have too many weak links right now. Everybody is either doing very well or we will be upgrading them soon, and I believe that they will be doing very well post that. Ooh, man. Some pretty chonky damage. Skeletons are pretty strong for having no muscles. Yeah, good job, Jaha. Alright. Let's give a heal to Jaha. Just keep Karna up to date here. Try to get our healers at least one level per fight. It seems to be... My goodness, he has a lot of range. How much is that? Whoa, okay. Nice. I don't know if Jaha will remain on the team, but he's a good unit so far. All right. Luke. Yeah, Luke, come here. Bam. Like he'll be better maybe once he has his promotion, because he can start using better weapons. That's really holding him back right now. Bam. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any other cool things happening. Slow. Oh, I forgot I can slow things. Okay, I want to test this. What does slow do? Onto a skeleton. Ooh, it's an AoE. That's cool. Spell has no effect. Oh, well, I'm glad I did that. Because now I just put you in danger. You kill Sarah and I will kill you. Thank you. Alright, let's get this guy out of here. I don't like this dark sniper. They do too much damage from too far away. I don't appreciate it. Yeah, let's let Daddy get this done. Bam. Okay. Perfect. Here we go. The way the light moves in this map makes you motion sick. Understandable. Thank goodness this is the second one. And I'm positive there's not going to be another one. How are you doing today, Tydren? How are you feeling? How are you doing? Happy Friday the 13th in the spookiest month. Spooky day, spooky month. I'm doing great. I'm here, I'm streaming, I'm having fun. Presumably... Oh, I forgot that the skeleton existed. Yikes. Oh, good job, May. You saved my ass. Doing all right? Any plans for the day? You know, it's just as good as a plan, a non-plan. Because sometimes I don't want to do anything. Sometimes I want to do jack shit. And I often don't get the chance to do that. I've been staying up way too late, way too long. I just started Persona 4 Golden. And yeah, it's really easy to just get lost doing that. I'm enjoying it a lot, though. It's very addictive. It's got a good gameplay loop. Shining Force Gaiden 2 did darkness maps much better. Each room is fully blacked out until you walk into it, and that reveals it, but you can see everything you've already revealed, no problem. That is a preferable system. Just trying to get a bunch of work done. Low on hours for the week, slugging away at your Shining Force-based tabletop RPG system, too. Ooh, man, you got a lot going on. That sounds like fun. Is it a tabletop like a Dungeons and Dragons type? I can't stop doing things. It is your curse. It is the bane upon yourself. Yes, Persona 4 Gold. It's so fun. It's so fun. I'm really enjoying it. I got through the first dungeon. I got through Yukiko's castle. I went all the way through to the boss on one day, and then I came back a couple days later to beat the boss. And it worked all right. I know it'll get easier because early game, and this is true for most SMT and a lot of games, you don't have all of your systems in place yet. So, I only have 3 units. I don't have a lot of SP recovery stuff. I don't have a lot of money. So typically early games are the worst. I'm already looking like really set for Kanji's dungeon, I think. I feel confident about going into Kanji's dungeon in a little bit. D&D-ish, D6-based system. My goal is to get early playtests within the month with your testing group, Griffin, Ellie, Affie, and Hill. Cool. That sounds awesome. I've always wanted to play tabletop games, but when I was in high school and that was like a thing that you could do, I didn't have any friends or money, so I could never get into it. So I just read the books. I read a bunch of D&D novels. I was a big-ass nerd reading D&D novels. A lot of R.A. Salvatore, a little bit of Paul S. Kemp. Baker. I don't remember his first name, but Baker. Good stuff. I really love those books. They're very important to me. So I would love to, I need to get into a D&D thing with with people who are friendly and accommodating to new people. Because the last time I played DnD was for one of my really good friends in high school. It was his bachelor party. And he was like, oh, I want to play D&D. And I was like, oh, this is going to be great. Because he's like, that's his thing. So he has a group of people that he plays D&D with. And I was like, oh, this is going to be so much fun. I'm really excited. But no one like helped me make my character. And I was like, hey, I really just like need help. And it took me ages to get a character set. And then I remember we started playing, and, you know, we're drinking a lot because it's a bachelor party. And it was kind of like in the middle of a campaign, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. But, like, everyone had their preset characters and relationships and stuff. And it was like a pirate thing. Oh, no. And, again, this is my first time ever, like, really sitting down and playing D&D. So I was really confused. And I was just like, hey, I need help, like, knowing what I can do. And the DM guy was like, oh, like, you can do such and such, such and such, such and such. You can, you know, cast a couple spells. You can, you know, wait your turn. You can do, you know, whatever it is. Or you can fire a cannon. I was like, oh, we're on a pirate ship. I'll fire a cannon. You know, we're in the middle of this, you know, war, you know, battle, naval fight thing. I'm gonna do that. That seems like a good idea. And he's like, all right, go ahead and do it. So I did it, and then my friend, or, you know, one of the other guys playing, was role playing as the captain, and he was like, who fired the cannon without my permission? And I felt like attacked. I felt tricked because, one, I didn't understand the rules of, like, okay, we're not allowed to do certain things without the captain's permission, which is fine, like, because that's part of role playing is, you know, getting into character and stuff. The problem was that I wasn't, like, warned ahead of time that, like, hey, we have rules here with the captain. You're not supposed to do X, Y, and Z without his permission. And, like, the DM didn't warn me or explain anything to me, and it made me feel really bad. Like, I was already self-conscious because I've never played D&D before, and the fact that nobody helped me with my character, really, and then I get into this, and, like, I feel like I was walked into a trap. It kind of turned me off in a bad way. Oh, man, sorry, I've been talking for a long time. Drizzt is your boy. He's such a good character. The thing, I really liked him in high school, but I've read a bunch of those stories since then, and I feel like it hasn't changed much. Like, it seems like it's always like, oh, my friends are, you know, gonna die because they're, you know, not as immortal as me. And that was really cool at first, but I feel like it hasn't changed much since then. Is anybody else hurt? Okay, we're good. And that sucks. And, like, and he even had a freaking chance of a redo, because, like, a bunch of characters got, like, trapped or died or whatever. And then he has, like, 2 books where he, like, just hangs out with new characters, and it's like, oh, this is gonna be the new gang. This is awesome. Like, new people. And then he just, like, reincarnates the old friends in new bodies that are kind of new but not really new. And I was like, that's a freaking cop-out. I can't believe he did that, and I haven't read a book since. I like Paul S. Kemp more than R.A. Salvatore. That sucks. Getting into a TTRPG is a huge info dump and helps make it a lot easier. My first D&D experience was bad enough. I've never played since. I've only played other tabletop systems for the past 4 or 5 system. That group sounds fucking lame. Sorry they ruined it. Like, I don't hold it against my friend because he's my friend. But, like, come on, do something better. And I also don't hold it against him because it was his bachelor party. and it's not about me. So I don't, like, none of the blame is on him. Like, I've met him, like, we've hung out since then and we're fine. But it was just, yeah, it was just a bit of a shitty system. And now I'm so old and I've got so many adult responsibilities with, like, kids and shit. There's no way I'm ever going to, like, get into that again unless my son gets really into it. And somehow I can, like, experience it with him in some way. But, like, me just, like, going down to my local library and going to, like, the weekly D&D thing that they have, which is cool, I just, like, I'm not going to be able to do that. Dropping you into the middle of something established is dumb. They should have done a one-shot. I agree. It felt like it was kind of a one-shot, but it wasn't, because all their characters were established. Like, and they had levels and gimmicks and stuff like that. And yeah, I just didn't know the rules. It could have definitely have been done better. What about the dwarf books that you read? Oh, what dwarf books do I read? I think those were R.A. Salvatore. They just, like, had them. Yeah, those are the ones with the dwarves. They just changed some of the characters. That was still D&D stuff. At least if I'm remembering properly. Weird, I'm probably a shitload of books behind. Haven't read them since, like, yeah. He does a bunch of books. Maybe too many. Let's go over here. Oh, you know, I shouldn't go over there. I should stay here. There we go. Yeah, like, I thought it was because when he like left some of the characters behind, I was like, oh wow, that was like a really brave move. Like, not a lot of people are going to get rid of their established characters after you've made so many books. But this is like I respected him after that decision. I thought it was and I liked the send-off for the characters. I was like, this is a beautiful but also, like, kind of heartbreaking moment of, like, these people aren't going to be able to meet again, and that really sucks. And then, like, 2 books later, he's just like, just kidding. They're coming back. They're just in different bodies, and I'm going to, like, change parts of them, but not enough. Like, it would have been really interesting if, like, when they got reincarnated, it was like, all right, our wizard, no longer a wizard. She's going to be, you know, like a paladin, or she's going to be a rogue or something like that. And our rogue, he's now going to be a, you know, whatever the hell, a ranger now or something like that. And he just didn't do that. He's just like, our rogue is a rogue, but now he can swim better because his mom was a water genasi or whatever. And I was like, damn, you had a chance. You had the opportunity to do something really cool. Finding time is really hard in adult life, but, you know, people play online and stuff, and it can be a little easier. I haven't played in person since college. Yeah, the online thing took off during, you know, COVID. But I still didn't have, like, people. And during COVID, like, I was still teaching, and I was stay-at-home dadding a bunch. And I like spending time with my wife. So, like, if I wasn't doing that, if I was playing online, that means, like, the time of the night when I would be doing that, I wouldn't be spending time with my wife, which is something I do want to do. So it's just one of those situations where, like, there's no like real answer for me, except, I don't know, wait until my kids move out. You made it to lunch. I'm so happy, Mama. Yay. That means you're closer to leaving. Hey, Griffin, what's up, man? We talking about the struggles of adult D&D? We are. We're talking about the struggles of adult D&D. We were talking about my first D&D experience that really sucked and kind of made me sad. We were talking about the books. We were talking about a lot of stuff. We were talking about everything. That super sucks because a bad DM can kill any system's vibe. Yeah, that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. Like, I just want to... It's, like... I want to have... Like, it's such a fun, interesting game, an interesting system that involves a lot of creativity. And I wish I had an introduction to the system that allowed me to understand the limits of what I can and can't do, so I can express myself in a creative way. And I just didn't feel like I had that opportunity. Oof. Get my wife to play. Yeah, that could work. That could work. That might be the solution. And with that, on top of the other things I don't mechanically love about D&D, making it appealing to really try again. Yeah, it is. There's a lot you have to do to get into D&D. Which is like, if I were to play it, I would want to play it as, like, the stakes aren't really there. And what I mean by that is, I want a good story. I want to be told a story, and I don't really want my character to die because I like my character. Like, I want my first time to be soft and gentle and kind of like calm. Like, I want to experience the storytelling of D&D first. And then once I understand the systems and how they work and what's at play and, like, how to do combat and anything, then I would want to, like, all right, this is for real. Let's kill characters now. I'm ready to kill characters. But I need, like, an intro D&D thing where it's like, we're just going to talk about story right now. We're just going to have fun. We're going to learn about our own characters, explore good storytelling, and that's it. Ooh. Boomer D&D, let's go. Yeah. When you finish your Signing Forced tabletop, we'll have to make a group out of everyone that we play with, Teodrin. That'd be fun. You can be a better first timer than I've had before. I trust you. Definitely get my wife to play. I DM from your fiance that sometimes. Oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet. I like it when nerds do nerd things together. I feel like attention for sure. A good DM makes play as effortless as possible. Yeah, I need help. I need help. Let's see. What do we do here? I'm more worried about that Dark Archer. You'd have play if we had time, maybe in a few years. You have to be able to rely on your DM to know what you need to and can do. Exactly. I legitimately need baby's first DM. Like, somebody who specializes in taking Dungeons and Dragons virginity. That is exactly what I need. Is that kind of guy who's like, it's my job to make sure your first time is as pleasant as possible. Goal for my Shining Force tabletop is to be pre-rules light, more approachable. Yeah. A good story and investment in characters is key. Yeah, like, if I'm playing something, I want a story. I can play games right here, but I want a good story, and I want to be and have the opportunity to make creative decisions. I think that's what draws me to D&D. Right now, if I got to play it more, I would be more interested in making unique characters and silly things like that. But at my current level, I just don't have that mindset. I've never had a player die in 4 years of running games. Yeah, like, if you want that kind of campaign, I say, like, make sure that's well known, well in advance. Like, this is going to be a hardcore campaign. Like, I'm going to make it so people die. Like, this is what's going to happen. We're gonna have fun, but it's going to be a challenge. And you know, if that's what everybody wants, go for it. I'm not here to kill characters. I'm here to weave a story to those who experience. Exactly. Like, I would, like, if I'm gonna sit down for like 30 minutes and come up with a unique backstory for my character that I'm like attached to and like, I don't want that character to die because a dice roll, and I just have to give up that character. Like, when I think of a character, like, I'm thinking about themes, I'm thinking about story, I'm thinking about, like, how does this character relate to me? Like, how do I see myself in this character? And I don't want to get, you know, my ass reamed by a beholder because I walked into a cave I wasn't supposed to, and now this person that I care about is dead. You just watched Smosh play a game of it, and they were more chill about it. Yeah, I saw a little bit of that, what you were watching, baby, and it seemed like a chiller experience, and that's something that I could get behind. I like chill. Chill is where I live. Chill and stupid. And that's not to say the stakes have been low or that I haven't had characters at the brink of death, but I'm not here to kill characters either. The risk is real, but it's not your goal. Exactly. You're who I need. I need you. You're speaking my language in absolutely every way. I'm going to send Slade up here to go get that chest. Exactly, Teach. You want a character you can relate to and then develop. Yeah. Like, I actually made a character for my wife and myself if we ever played together that, like, tied into us. Like, I wanted to play a cleric. Excuse my ignorance because I don't remember all the details. But I wanted to play a cleric who was a devotee to Kelemvor. Excuse me. Because he's like the only god of death that isn't a complete fucking asshole. And I wanted to be like, I want my character to, like, wander around and find people who are struggling with death and then help them through that and, like, ease the pain and have it so, like, they're not scared anymore because they can trust that they're going to an afterlife that doesn't suck. And that was a reflection on me because, like, in real life, I want to help people. I want to ease people's pain. I've joked multiple times that in real life, my class is a support class, and that's what I want to be to somebody. So I, like, tied that aspect of my personality into that character, and then I tied it into my wife too, where, like, a portion of her personality is found in her character, and it also has to do with death. So, like, we're these two characters who meet each other, realize that we both have, like, this theme of death and ease, and being, like, accepting death and guilt and stuff like that. And I would hate to, like, make those characters and have those characters, like, fall in love like my wife and I did, and then have them die. We're getting into some deep shit today, and I'm for it. Really like developing people's characters. In the system I usually run in, I give extra characters creation points for writing backstories with living NPCs to encourage character attachment. Give something for me to build character arcs for players. Yeah, that's the thing I've always found really interesting about DMs, is that in a story-focused campaign, like, I feel like you have to do, like, homework with the player. Like, we're going to talk before campaign. We're going to do some pre-stuff. And we're going to sit back. You have to tell me everything about your character. What are your goals? What are your motivations? What are your likes, dislikes? What did you pour into this character? What were your ideas? And how can I, like, help make that happen? And how can I make that surprising and interesting and develop it in a really cool way that matches with the world? And I think that's like the DM's coolest job is storytelling. My biggest rule with D&D is the party can do whatever it wants. I'm just here to be fair and explain the consequences. Oh, that's so... Thank you, Griffin. You could definitely do something really cool with that. Thank you. It's an important part of my life, and it's just I feel empty because I haven't been able to do anything with it. I know basically nothing about the D&D setting because I never use it. I started DMing right before a giant setting, right from a giant setting I developed for an RPG series I'll never make, probably. You have so many pans in the oven, pots in the oven, I don't know, things on the stove. You have a lot of things cooking. There's all sorts of unique things and locations. 100% most of my campaigns have had at least a couple of weeks of lead up where I'm back and forthing with the players on their characters. There's a Kelshan Elven clan. They're researchers, supporters, and shepherds of the aspect of death. Not killers, but people who have studied all forms and ceremonies around death and what it means to people. That could work really well for that character idea. That sounds so freaking cool. Oh, I'm getting nerdy goosebumps. Because that's perfect for like what I was going for. I wanted to kind of subvert the trend of death being this bad thing and being something to be scared of, and having a character whose job it is to console people who are either dying, are near people who are dying, and be like, hey, I'm friends with the guy that your friend is about to see or who you're about to meet. I can promise you that it's going to be okay. And I can either help you transition, or I'm going to help you be comfortable and do things on your terms. And then my wife would have, her thing was like trying to use necromancy to bring things back. And I would be like against it a little bit at first because it would go against like my accepting of death. But then we would learn more about each other, and like I would give up like some of my hard and fast rules about that, because as I learned about my wife's character, I'm like, oh my gosh, she deserves to like bring this person back to life. She's been through so much. She's trying so hard. She's like studying necromancy to bring this person back to life, but she's not an evil necromancer. She just wants to meet her loved one again. And her and I would like learn about each other, and I would be okay with her making that decision, even though it goes against my rules. And then she can understand like how to grieve naturally while she waits, and be okay if it doesn't happen. So that was the idea that I had. I think Griffin and I have the same zero. We just want to do everything. I've joked a lot about you guys, like me being jealous about your guys' skills. And the more you tell me about like all the things that are going on in your mind, and I was like, oh my gosh, maybe it's okay that like I'm not making 5 video games at the same time, because your existence sounds abysmal sometimes. But I am very interested in it, and I love what you guys do. Oh, can I not get this? I might not be able to get this chest until after the fight. Okay. Because it would normally let me search. Okay. So I based it on real life? Exactly. I based it entirely on our real lives. Death is a process and a milestone for a person that is taking and everyone around them. Exactly. It's a beautiful, tough, sad, depressing, shitty, awesome thing. The whole process, I mean. The dying part's pretty shitty, but the process that a person goes through is fascinating. It is legitimately pretty stressful having to do so much you want to and have the capability to do. Yeah, like the most I have for that is like I'm trying to make like shorts and videos and thumbnails, and my daughter won't let me because she needs stuff, and I was like, ah, damn. So thankfully I'm not burdened with ambition like you guys are. It's okay to not be spiraling in this creative maelstrom. Oh man, I love you guys. You guys are great. I wish I could like not be you guys, but I wish I could help you guys. And I definitely want to be there when you guys do all the cool shit. If I couldn't do the things I want to, it would be far less stressful. Fun fact, if in Japan you can open chests in battle, you only can't open that chest because you're not Japanese. Ah, damn. Stupid being American. Not only do I, you know, have the chance of getting shot while I'm teaching, I can't open chests when I'm in battle. Yes, you refuse to process your grief. You will never do it. And I love you no matter what. I will always love you. Ooh, man. That was a rough spell there. My biggest struggle is the tug of war between digital and physical. While I have a ton of game and writing projects and art and other stuff, I also have a house to work on, renovate, and a whole workshop of tools for woodworking and blacksmithing. Jeez! D&D mini terrain and 400 other projects. Jeez. My gosh. Yeah, I'm a stay-at-home dad. Obviously, that's why I'm here right now. And yeah, doing housework is rough when you've got other responsibilities, like having a kid and stuff. There's so many things I want to do around the house that I just can't do because I'm either hanging out with a kid, or when I'm not hanging out with the kid, it's like, oh my gosh, give me a break, please, God. I'm so tired. I need to have joy in my life. Can I just play Shining Force for a little bit? So, like, a lot of the times we only get work done on the weekends, and it's really stressful that way. I constantly have to course correct and try to balance working and all this stuff with, like, taking care of the apartment and having a wife. Having a relationship is a lot of work. I'm not going to be one of those guys who's like, wives, right? So much work. Why do they always need something? Wives. It's just like, it's not that. It's just like time. Like I want time with the baby. I want time to clean. I want time with my son. I want time with my wife. I want time by myself. Why can't I have all those things, God? I'm going to let that dwarf come to me. And, like, it's hard to not get frustrated when, like, things don't work out and time just isn't there. Because it's like, it's nobody's fault. But it's hard to separate yourself from that and be like, why is it so hard for me to get what I want? Exactly. I also work a 40-hour day job in analytics and go to the gym. Yo, working out. Screw. Ugh. I hate working out. I do it, but that doesn't mean I like it. And, like, working out takes time away from spending time with my wife. A lot of the times I can only work out either when my daughter is sleeping or when the kids are both asleep at night. And that's usually time I would want to spend with my wife. So, like, not being able to do that sucks. Watch show, yeah, and then all the media you want to consume, yeah. Time is the big killer, exactly. I've gotten to the point, and it's messing me up. It's that the only thing I can get time, the only time I can have time, is by stealing time from something else. And that usually means sleep. I'm not sure if I'm going to use Road, so I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to let him get this kill. All right, Sarah, stay back. Let's get Kazan some love here. So like when I want to watch your guys' streams, or if I want to play games or something like that, it's like, all right, there's only so many hours of the day. There's only so much time to do stuff. I guess I'm going to have to take time from the ass end of the day to do all the other things I want to do. So, like, I know what I'm doing is not good for my health. But it's also, like, my mental health. I need time to do what I want to do, otherwise mentally I'm going to be unhappy. It's a bitch and a half to work through. Working out does take me away from you guys too. Yeah, and I can't give you a break. But I know, like, I know you want to work out and you're feeling, and like, it gives you the confidence, it makes you happy, makes you feel good. Like, I wouldn't want to take that away from you. Sleep is definitely the main thing I sacrifice. It's so easy to sacrifice. Sleep is the first thing to go. We're all just 3 peas in a pod, aren't we? My wife's the same way lately. She's been staying up late because we've just been watching Scrubs again. And Scrubs is like the show that we bonded over when we first met. So it has a lot of, like, importance to us. So I always stay up late. She wakes up earlier than me to go to work. But she's been staying up later lately to do that with me. And I feel bad that she's struggling. And I want her to be happy. But I also want to spend time with her. And I want her to feel, like, engaged and happy and enriched. I was up till 3 the other night. Ooh, damn. I haven't gone that bad yet. Usually I try to self-regulate and manage myself to get down at like 12:30 max. I keep trying to sacrifice sleep, but I keep passing out. You do keep passing out. Your body is not letting you stay up late some of those days. You're watching Suits. It's really good. I don't know anything about Suits. Is it like a... It seems like a drama. You're constantly up to 3 or later. What time do you guys wake up? Keto is on the North Paramecia. What's with these signs? Daddy investigated the sign. It reads, "Church is closed. Village of Keto. Church is closed." Okay. I'm a night owl, so 12 to 3 are key creative hours. It just sucks to have to wake up at 8. Yeah, I'm usually up when my wife gets up as well at like 6 something. Sometimes I'll fall back asleep, but most of the time I wake up at 6:45 or something, and I just can't go back to sleep. You doubt the punishment? Devils. Oh no. The thing is, like, for a while I was on this really weird body timer, and the only time I would go to the bathroom would be early in the morning, and once I go to the bathroom, I'm up. So, like, my body really screwed me with that one. Get up at 9:30 to 10ish. Usually getting to bed 3. Jeez, yeah, I have to wake up early to make sure my daughter's okay and to make sure my son gets to school. I've always been a night owl too when I was working retail. Oh, you worked retail. Oh, you poor thing. A schedule of 2 to 10 was nice since I could stay up late and then just get up at the noon. That works. I worked a couple of night shifts at one of the hotels I was at. And it was worse if you had to do a one-off. But there was at least once when I did like a week of night shifts, and it was much easier that way because it gave my body time to, like, adjust. How nice of the devils to erect these nice signs. They are really considerate devils. I quite like them. Suits is a law drama about a guy who gets a job at a law firm even though he has no law degree. That sounds like Community. But he's a good person with a photographic memory who's trying to help others. So it sounds like a mixture of Community, because the lawyer part, and then, like, Psych. Because Joel McHale is not a good person on Community, at least entirely. And I doubt it's as funny as Community. No matter what, our son gets up at 6:30. Yep, that's entirely true. Getting up at 6:30 to watch Magic School Bus. Such a nerd. If I didn't have a wife or friends to do stuff with, I would probably go back to that old sleep schedule since I set my own work schedule, but unfortunately the rest of life doesn't adapt to my preferred sleep schedule. That's right, society. Society is ruining you. The devils forbade us to go out. Yeah, I don't know what I would do if I didn't have wife and kids. Wife and kids. It's unusually hot. Is Matula as sick as I've heard? Like, I would probably get a lot... I'd get, like, more gaming and stuff done, but I would be less fulfilled. Matula ignored. And, like, so often I need my wife to offer me emotional support. And it's very random when it shows up. But occasionally I'll just go to my wife. And I'm just like, I'm really struggling with this one thing. And we have to sacrifice a whole night to unpacking whatever trauma I've decided to bestow upon myself for no reason. And, like, without her, I don't know how I would handle that because my anxiety and stuff would definitely still be there. And my self-hate and all that stuff would definitely be a lot worse and stuff, too. So, like, do I accept less time for more emotional and mental maturity and growth? Or do we fucking game, everybody? What are the priorities? My life goal. We game! Sacrifice your love life. Divorce everyone. Sell the kids to game. My life goal is to have my primary income from game dev and art things, and then be able to wake up at 10 or 11 since I want to be able to work at 3. Yeah, I would love for you to be able to get to that point, Griffin. That'd be so freaking cool. Like, I just want you to be happy. I'm such a freaking loser. I feel like that's all I can offer. It's just like, I just want you to be happy. You have to go back to work. But I'll keep the stream on. Can't wait to see you. I love you, baby. I'll see you really soon. Bye. We make game. That is the dream. Yeah. Like, and the other thing is, like, I'm able to do so much more because I am a stay-at-home dad. But the money is kind of shitty because there is no money. So, like, I want to be able to, like, buy more things and support more people and stuff like that. And I feel like when I go back to teaching, I'll probably go back to teaching next school year. I'll have more money, but I won't be able to, like, stream as much, and that sucks because I've really enjoyed it. But then, like, I'd have money and I could, like, donate to your guys' games and stuff, which would give me a different type of pleasure. Hey, listen to me. Pakalon was always a good customer for us. They bought a lot. But now we can't sell our weapons because of the devils. Annoying devils. I'm not charging my son rent. Not yet. Not yet. He won't go get a job. I pay my son. I do the thing where I pay him for, like, good behavior and grades and chores and stuff. Blast, I hate devils. Are you a customer? Wow, it's a secret, okay? I have very good weapons. Hee hee. Do you want to buy one? Come to the shop.
Nerd stuff probably really excites you because
you're a nerd. Hey! Shirlo, what is going on? A biology trivia about human evolution. Give me one moment. Drinking while thinking. Let's see. Last time we talked about cancer and stuff. So specifically human evolution. So did you know that we have a lot of Neanderthal DNA in us? Neanderthals were a hominid homo genus that lived alongside Homo sapiens in the Neanderthal Valley, which is nowadays about Germany. So people who have that Neanderthal DNA actually have a little bit of, I think it's sun resistance. It's either sun resistance or like blood clotting. It's a very strange trait that we can trace back to them. And you are more likely to have that if you are of European ancestry, obviously because the Neanderthals were around modern-day Germany. So if you have a lot of European heritage in your family, you likely have Neanderthal DNA in you as well. However, people who have descendants mainly from Africa who did not do a lot of moving out from there do not have the Neanderthal gene because their populations of Homo sapiens did not travel to Europe. They stayed in Africa. And they never met any Neanderthals, so they do not have the Neanderthal gene. There we go. I hope that was something. It's so good to see you again. How are you doing, Sherlol? Happy Friday the 13th. Spooky day, spooky month. I hope you will be doing something fun with it. And I'm just happy that you're here. Let's see. Ooh, a javelin? I assume this is something for promotion only and nobody can use it. Interesting. Thanks for that. Happy to do it. Happy to do it. Honestly, thank you. Sorry, I was thinking about menus. Thank you for helping me keep my brain, like, working. Every single time you do that, my brain gets a little extra ridge. A little extra ridge. It becomes a little less smooth. Another free fact, the reason smooth brain is an insult is because our cerebral cortex, which is the top layer of our brain, it's about the size of a pencil. All those folds that you see when you see a brain increase surface area. The higher the surface area, the more stuff that you can pack into a small area, small place, so more neurons and stuff. So we can have a higher, stronger brain unit that takes up less space. Takes more energy, though. That's why we need to eat a lot more than other things. Pokelon will never come to save you. If I recall, your brain takes about 20% of the energy you take in every day is just to power your brain. And then about 40 to 50% is just maintaining temperature. Because we're warm-blooded, don't you know? From South Paramecia, why did you come here? Parkalon has become isolated since we opposed the devils. If I were you, I'd leave. It reads, no praying today. Those devils never let us pray. So like them. Biologically speaking, this is why pouring ruffles into your ear can actually increase your IQ by 20 to 30%. They got the ridges. And if you get the extra wavy brand, oh yeah. You're going to be freaking smart as hell. Oh, I didn't realize it was about the surface area. Actually, it makes sense, though, when you think about it. Exactly. Isn't it fun? That's the cool thing about science, is that, like, so many things make sense, and then you don't realize they make sense until someone tells you, like, one weird piece of info, and it's like, oh my gosh. Of course it works that way. It's genius. That's because science is freaking cool, guys. Answer me, where are you going? We got a portraited unit. You are going to South Paramecia to get help, right? Paladins of Pakalon aren't cowards. Higgins, don't you have any pride, wimp? Shut up, Mr. Higgins is the bravest soldier in the world. I can defend myself. Come on, you half-breed. Are you afraid of me? I'll turn my back to you. Now run away, you cowards. You've gone too far. He uses the magics. Oh, and a lizard man. Ow! Good job. You've murdered. You let that guy get murdered. Pakalon soldiers have no honor. They attack while my back is turned. What? If Mr. Higgins was not ill, you'd be history. Oh, is Higgins ill? In that case, you can try and take me. I can no longer put up with these insults. No, no. Oh, grow. Man, he's freaking wrecking these guys. You look so sad, Higgins. You're not just a normal devil soldier. You're right, Higgins. I see why you're the leader of the Pakalon army. I'm just an advisor for Xeon. How did you know my name? I'm mixing up the voices. I know everything. Now tell me the reason why you're keeping me alive. Ha ha, you're smart. Ooh, an evil spirit. What did you do? I can't, my body won't. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I came here to borrow your body. Haha, welcome our new leader. Stop. Who said that? It was us. A force from the south? How? Where did you come from? We're from Grand Seal. But that's on the other... I'd better leave. Devil soldiers, stop that force from Grand Seal. Whew. All right, we got a lot of new units to fight. Cool. Let's take a quick looky-loo. Oh man, we've been talking about so much other stuff. This has been a deep episode, guys. Talking about evolution. We're talking about DnD. Talking about trauma and grief, and time and adulthood. It's been quite the time. There's been so much good stuff. I don't even know if I'll be able to cut any good like shorts out of this because it's all too interesting. It's all too long. And I'm not going to remember where any of it is because the conversations have been good since like the start. Let's send him down there. Boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boo. Like, I make shorts on YouTube. They're a lot of fun. I do enjoy doing it. They do take some time, though. And a lot of it is I have to remember where everything happened. And it wasn't so bad when I used to go through all of my streams and make highlight reels, because then I would highlight everything, and then it'd be like, oh, this was a really good short, this was a really good short. You know, it's within like a minute of time, so this will be good. But when you do that with streams that are really long, you run out of time very quickly. And after I took my break, when I almost gave up streaming, before I started playing Shining Force, that was the thing that was taking up so much of my time, was going through all of my episodes and making highlight reels and trying to find, you know, cool stuff. So, like, I would like to do that again so I could find all these funny shorts and make little compilations. It's not easy. And like, when my biggest issue was lack of time, it was, you know, it had to be the first thing to go because it was the thing that was taking up the most of my time. Never made shorts, but you're working on a pair of pants. Oh, you. Oh, you. Have you tried TikTok? I posted the same shorts on YouTube and TikTok and got like 2 to 3 views on YouTube, 150 plus on TikTok. I'll have to try that. Part of me just hates TikTok from like a spiritual level, and I refuse to engage with the content at all. But I know, like, if I wanted to do any meaningful growth, I would eventually have to do it. But my that damn pride of mine getting in the way. I've gotten a couple of my shorts did okay. I think the best short I ever did got about 1,000 views, I think. And it was me playing Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and I just saw God, I can't even remember her name. I can't remember her name. The fox bat spirit girl. And I was just making a joke about me being a furry, and that how she's turning me into a furry. And that was the best short I ever had numbers wise. You hate TikTok, but I'm also pretty sure I could do well there. Very different from the content I stream, but I think I could do. Yeah, I think so. You make good. You got good content. It's just like having to cut everything and put it into place and actually getting onto TikTok and doing the thing. I know I should do it, like, if I wanted growth. I'm not sure how much I even want to grow. Like, it would be really cool if I could, like, do this as a job. I know it's, super unlikely. But it would be really cool if I could, and then, not have to go back to teaching unless I really, really wanted to. And part of me does really want to. But I know, like, if I wanted to do that, I would have to start really advertising myself. And I just don't advertise myself, like, at all. I'd love to grow, but I've been 5'9" for years and really don't see it changing. See, with that kind of humor, you'd be doing so well on TikTok. What are you talking about? You're hysterical. We're about the same. I think I'm 5'10". I think I'm 5'10". I'm pretty happy with it. I've been growing my beard out, I mean, I haven't been growing it out. I've had this beard for most of my life. I used to have to shave when I worked at the hotels. And then I said, screw that. I don't like that. And then right when I left that, I started just letting it grow out. My wife has never seen what I look like without a beard and mustache. She's never seen it, except for pictures. She's never seen it in real life, which is pretty funny. Let's see. Who do we give this kill to? We got Rick right here. What's Luke at? Is it 26? Maybe I give it... I don't know if we're going to be using Luke, though. But we're probably going to use Rick. So let's let Rick have it. There we go. Hooray! Whew. I'm going to get a drink. Everybody make sure you guys are staying hydrated, too. Ooh, excuse me. Very sorry. Just taking a moment to catch my breath. We're doing so much talking. I've had so much to say. I've got so many thoughts and opinions. You'd never know it, though, by looking at me. I look like such a normal dude. But then you open the book and you realize this guy's pretty dumb. This guy's got some pretty weird takes. Gonna get some lunch. You haven't eaten today. Shouldn't be too long. So okay, cool. I should be on for another 20 or so minutes, depending on when my daughter gets up. She was fighting going down, so she might actually sleep a little longer. But that sounds good. Yes, please, please, please take care of your body. My stream is not worth you getting hurt over. I mean, I know I'm funny and entertaining, but come on. Yeah, everyone else in chat, make sure you guys have, like, snacks and stuff. Take care of yourselves. I don't need my viewership going down because that's all I care about. If you guys die, who's gonna watch my streams? we just had this big conversation about how I never self-promote. So if you guys go away, I'm just going to have to wait for some other random person to come here and want to see Shining Force content delivered by a moron. I don't think the world's ready for that. I don't think I'm ready for that. Because what if they don't like me? What if they bully me? I'm such a sensitive soul. I can't handle that bullying. I've done my time. I've been through high school. I've been bullied. Please, no more. I was literally stuffed into a locker. Not only that, like, everybody's, you know, the quintessential, like, oh, you're stuck into a locker, you nerd thing. Mine goes above that. Because not only was I stuffed in a locker, I was stuffed in a locker, a band locker. Like, band kids stuck me in a locker. The humiliation. They stuck me in a tuba locker. Because it's really big. And I played the tuba. So it was like insult to injury. I was betrayed by the very instrument that I played. Imagine it. Imagine my humiliation. And then you want to know what they did after that? They videotaped it. They videotaped me. I looked like an animal in a damn cage. And because I was so self-conscious and like I didn't want to not make any friends. Like I laughed with them while they did it, which was, you know, its own type of humiliating. Oh, and the guy who did it, the friend I went over to go, that I experienced Final Fantasy X with for the first time, my best friend from elementary school, he's the one who did it. He betrayed me. You were percussion? Hell yeah. I played tuba and sousaphone when we had to do marching band. And then a little later, I played bass guitar, and that's where I learned how to play the bass guitar. And I've been playing it ever since. Got a work meeting, so I'll be right back. No problem, man. Good luck. Good luck with the suits. Bam. Let's see. I'm glad I'm not friends with that guy anymore, because he turned out to be racist. He spent some time with like some family in another state and then came back as a racist. So I don't know what happened there. I have no idea what changed in his life and what his relatives told him, but he came back as a racist. And that made me really sad. So I don't know if the racism, I don't know why, like I'm white, he was white. So like I don't know why he hated me. Maybe he could sense that I was sympathetic to other people's plights, and that I thought racism was a shitty thing, and then he started making fun of me. Or maybe I was just an easy target. I was a pretty lame dude. But it definitely hurt. Let's see. Let's go over here. Let's take down this demon. Friggin' racists. They ruin everything. They ruin my friendships. I mean, and a lot of other things, too. If you really think about it, racists have done a lot of bad in the world. I don't know if I'm shocking anybody here, but it's true. It's just something we gotta live with. They're all dicks. Always thinking they're better than somebody. And the funny thing about racists is that the people who say that they're racist Well, they don't say that they're racist. The people who are racist and who do racist things and say that other people are genetically inferior, have you seen those guys? They're the fattest, grossest people in the world. And they're like, I'm genetically superior. And it's like, dude, you look like a tumor. How are you genetically superior to anything? Your head looks like a cancer. Teach with the hottest of takes. Did you know that racism is bad? Dogs are better than humans, don't at me. I'm not going to fight you for that take. That's a completely true take. Dogs have been nothing but nice to me. That's actually not true. I've been bitten by a lot of dogs. But I blame the owners for not treating them well. Animals themselves are, in general, better than people. I don't want to give May that kill. I want to give it to somebody else. Let's let her stay. Animals are like my love for animals and my distaste for people. Like, that's why I got it. That's one of the reasons I got into biology. I say that all the time. So maybe that one isn't true. Let's see. Jaha needs a little health, yeah. What kind of dogs are your favorite dogs, Shiro? Because I've got a dog over here if you want to see it. If you're interested. It's a pretty good dog too, and don't want to toot my own dog, but I got a pretty good dog. And these dogs, you definitely don't want to toot them because I've got Bostons. Boston's got some pretty bad toots. You don't want to toot a Boston. Why did I do that? Why did the controller do that? I just wasted so much MP for nothing. I'm going backwards. That was a misclick. This doesn't count. Nobody look. Everybody close your eyes and your ears. I hit the wrong button. There. Anybody got any good dogs over there? Come on, Kazan, level up, please. At 31, Jojo has given me permission to level you up into a sorcerer, and I have to know what that does. I have to know. They're like big doggy dogs, like German Shepherds, Huskies, Akitas, and stuff like that. But yes, I'd love to see your dog. I love them all. You've got a Huskita? Okay, I'm looking that up. I've got to know what that is. To the interwebs. Huskita. Oh, I spelled it wrong and it was giving me some Japanese goddess. Oh my gosh. Oh. I've never had big dogs. When we were growing up, we always had little dogs. And then when I met my wife, she had 2 Bostons. They're around here somewhere. And then when we got together, I said I wanted a Corgi, so we've got a Corgi. All right, give me 1 second. Let me summon him. All right, I'm gonna pause the game for just a second so I can get a better look at what my camera's doing. Darby, come here. Let me whore you out. Come here. Darby, come here. There he is. I'm going to pick him up 1 second. Oh, look at him. look at this fuzzy little bastard. Look at him. He's such a butt. He's so aggressive sometimes to the other dogs, and he steals all my daughter's toys and buries them in his little cage. But he is amazing. All right, thank you, Darby. You can go back to sleep now. He farted on me. Good boy. Good boy. He's pretty good. He's a pretty good dog. He's a good dog. He's a little aggressive when it comes to snacks and food and stuff. Like when my daughter's in her high chair, he can be a little aggressive with the other pups, so I have to get on him about that. But some of it is like he's a herder dog, so he's like his brain's like I need to control other animals, which is fine sometimes. But he has like bitten the other dog and like gashed open his cheek a couple of times. So there is a limit to like what I allow him to get away with. And one of the things I don't allow him to get away with is like abusing the other animals. Like it's okay if he barks at them, like to get them away from his stuff. Like I'm okay with that, I guess. But attacking is it's too much, too far. He's very cute. I love him very much. I need to play with him more. That's another thing I don't have time for is like walking the dog and getting him exercise. Another thing that requires time. And like I want to do that, but like I want to give him dog walks, and I think I'll finally be able to soon because it's finally starting to cool down a little bit here. But he's such a thick boy. Like he's got that corgi ass on him. And he's so fuzzy and furry, like a Florida summer walk would hurt him. So I felt like I just couldn't give him anything he needed. But now it's getting colder again, and I'm like, oh, okay, good. Hopefully I can give him a little bit of a walking, a little bit of cool love. Yeah, there is a line, and I'm having to learn like what I need to do differently to make sure he doesn't do that shit. Cause like I'm the grown up, I'm the adult. I have sentience. I'm a human being. I should be able to control him in a way. And like some of the things he does, yeah, they're gonna be my fault. So some of the things like I have to take responsibility for. You're back. Have we won yet? No, not yet. Yeah, and that's what I'm still learning is like how to best like teach him that like, yeah, you're not allowed to bite other dogs, man. Like what do you mean you're confused right now? You're not allowed to attack your special dog friends. So like he was doing it a lot, and we got to the point where like if you can't stop the behavior, we're going to have to stop it for you, and you're going to have to stay in the cage while my daughter eats so you don't get any crumbs, and that's just where we're at. But other than that, like when he's by himself, he is a sweetie. He is so sweet. It's when other dogs get in the mix that he kind of like freaks out a little bit, and he gets too excited. Whoa! Oh my goodness, Lizard Man strong. Lizard Man very strong. Coat the other dogs in bitter material like they did Switch cartridges. They did that to keep kids from eating them? Oh man. Didn't they do the same thing with Play-Doh? They made it like weirdly salty. When my corgi is by himself, he is very, very nice and like hyper cuddly, and the only time he gets mad is like when you stop petting him. He's like, I did not give you permission to take your hand off of me and to not pet me. I don't know where you got this idea from, but you are not allowed to stop petting me. So sometimes I have to kick him out of the bed because he's so like into like getting pets that like if we have to change the channel or get a drink or just like not pet him, he's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And just starts barking at you until you pet him some more. Relatable? Do you like a good pet? I don't always like getting petted. I like it sometimes. I like rubbing my wife's back and like giving her scritches. You make a good pet. My wife is like There are a lot of good pets out there. Have you considered a snake? Snakes are great pets. They were one of my first pets, and I loved my snake. I had a caramel corn snake named Xenos, and I loved her very much. But eventually I got like too carried away doing other stuff. And I sold her to like a snake farm, like a place that breeds snakes. But she was very sweet. She was an excellent snake. Never bit me. She let other people pet her and hold her and stuff. When I worked at a wildlife park for a little bit, and we had a boa constrictor there. Ball python. I was thinking bee names, and I got them mixed up. Pardon me, because those are different. Yeah, we had a Burmese ball python, something like that. It's been a long time. And oh, that thing was such a sweetie. Little Lilith. I like snakes. I think snakes make great pets. They only need to eat like every couple of weeks, depending on the breed. So that's pretty nice. Oops, wrong square. There we go. All right, Kazan, get some shit done. Destroy the lizard man. The lizard man sprite is a lot better in this game. I really like the way this lizard man looks. Fish, you know, fish are decent. Pretty decent. Bam. For the big hulking lizard man. Oh, you like the big chonkers? You know, that's why life is cool, because we all have different opinions. I like the slimmer lizard men. The slimmer men. Slimmerman sounds like a rip-off version of Slenderman. It's like you go to the Dollar General to get a toy, and instead of the Slenderman toy, they have the Slimmerman toy. I don't know anything else about Slenderman or his lore, otherwise I would make more jokes. Ooh, nice, a counter. There are two kinds of people in this world: those who prefer Shining Force Lizardmen to Shining Force 1 Lizardman, and those who prefer Shining Force 2 Lizardman. I thought you were gonna do those who prefer Shining Force 1 Lizardman and then liars. Oh, come on. You do with the dodge? I don't like that. Oh, come on. A heavy counter? That makes me very sad. Wow, he could have just killed me. Holy shit. Just a one-hit KO on frickin' Luke because of a heavy attack? Dude. Not cool. Not cool. Good job, Jaha. Thank you. I appreciate you. Alright, can we kill this thing, please? It's frustrating me. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Geralt, kill this lizard man, please. Yes. Yeah. Oh, he's gotten some really good level ups. He's getting like 2s and 3s consistently. Oh, the lizard man was the boss. Excellent. Is he all right? We have to save him before he is possessed by an evil. Oh, there it is. Oh, the evil cloud spirit. Oh, yeah. What happened? Well, I say, I was almost possessed by that devil. I'll give him like my approximation of a British accent. Thank you. How can I repay you for your kindness? And I turned into Sean Connery. Are you okay now? Good. May I ask you, where were you going in such a wounded state? Man, I need like a good British accent I can work off of. I need to like get in the zone. Parklon, my country, we are fighting against the devils. But no country in North Paramecia has enough power to resist them. So I was heading south to find some allies. A wounded state? You mean Nebraska? Wow. Think you mean Louisiana. You don't have to go any further. Then you're from South Paramecia. Yes, Grandsire. Oh, how lucky. Please come with me to Parklon. But we have to go to Tristan. Oh, please, I can't return to Parklon without allies. Maybe when you're done. Okay, I'll go with you. Higgins the Pilgrim has joined the force. Love a good Plidden. But you're injured, Mr. Higgins. No problem. I don't know why, but I'm much better. Perfect. Yeah, just wave that away. What's that? You wrote your character as injured so he couldn't do anything in that battle? Well, how do we solve the problem when the battle's over? Fucking, I don't know. Just, he's better now. Shut up. Let's go to Parklon. Speaking of paladins, oh, I never understood why Shining Force 2 added an E to the end of night. They put an E at the end of night? Did I just never realize that? Really? I must know now. Let's... Yeah, how have I been looking at this for that long and then never seen that? Or like never like registered it? It's just one of those things like you look at and your brain fills in the blank. It's like, oh yeah, night, yeah, okay, whatever. Huh. That's so weird. I mean, I know there's some spelling issues. Oh, there was one earlier. There was a someone misspelled evil spirit as evil spillet. Thought that one was pretty good. Evil spillet. Okay, nothing down there. Oh, good. You know about Evil Spillet too? You think it's the only game that did this? It is strange. Like there are other more important words or letters in night that aren't the non-existent E. Okay, got a big old map. Look at this cool map. Don't you guys feel really epic exploring this map with me? Isn't it really cool and fun? Look at all this stuff here. Look at all this environmental storytelling that they put into this map. Okay, so we got like a dried up river. There's a big castle there. Got a lot of mountains. Got a continuation of the map up north. Got a beach. Anything down here? I don't think so, because that's just where we were. Okay, let's go to the city, I guess. This place, speaking of environmental storytelling, they actually did environmental storytelling. The river's all dried up. This place has a color palette that is as dry. You can see all the trees are dead. The grass is gone. The fountain doesn't have anything. Good job, Shining Force. This is, I was making fun of you, but you've done it. What will we do when we lose? Nothing. I'm going to save your asses. Are you strong? Will you please kill the devils? Okay, there's an egg. Some weird exit there. Daddy investigated the vase. Anything in the vase? Are there any secrets in here, in this town that I need to know before I move on with plot? You're not devils, are you? How did you get here safely? By kicking ass. The medical herb, hooray! What town is this? I don't know. Is it? I know we're supposed to be heading to Tristan, but it's like a castle town that's very dry. It's a very dry town. I'm hungry. I don't think anybody gave it a name. Nobody announced the town name when I walked in. And I'm too busy making dumb jokes to pay too much attention. Oh, good. Okay, we can at least heal here. Investigate. Oh, that's right. Luke got one hit KO'd. I can check my guide. I haven't checked it in a while. There's the chessboard. Inside the wall, we did that. New Grand Seal. Got Janet. Cave to North Paramacia, we did that. We went through Keto. We got Higgins. Signs everywhere. Outside Keto. Similar. It's got the... If you leave the Lizard Man until last, he shouldn't be too tough. Okay, we did that. Higgins the Paladin is joined. At this point, Higgins may be somewhat useful, but most Shining Force 2 players feel that he's the worst knight. It's up to you. Okay. Okay, so we're in Pakalon. Go north across the bridge to get to Pakalon. If this is Pakalon, you want to find the Pegasus Wing in the Mithril. Ooh, okay. Medical herb in the next house, in the house next to the church, you'll find a cheerful bread. Okay. Let's bring him back. Okay, let's save the game. The Pegasus Knight lets you promote a knight into a Pegasus Knight instead of a paladin. Ooh, cool. I think I'm going to turn Rick into a Pegasus. Definitely not going to turn Higgins into one. Friggin' Higgins. What's up? Do you know Gesp? Gesp? He sometimes comes here. He seems so friendly. Yeah, the fewer vowels you have, the eviler you are. All devils like him? If so, I like them. Cheerful bread. I love a good cheerful bread. Most bread makes me pretty happy. I'm a big fan of bread. Alright, let's see here. Also buy some new weapons in the shop in the west. Go to the castle and talk to the king to get the fairy powder. Go through the door on the left. Barrows in order to get the extremely secret Pegasus ring. Go to the king's room and search the wall directly below the right carpet. Ooh. All right, well, let's do that. I want to get someone promoted. I don't think we can... I feel like I just bought a bunch of weapons, but I'll check. Ah. Nope, I don't think I need... a great shot? Ooh. Give that to May? Yeah. Nice. Okay, let's sell her Assault Shell then. No one can use those. Great. We can already upgrade, like, get a new sword. I feel like I just got new swords. Okay, Jawhog, go to 64, 73. Okay, so I need to sell all of our Buster Swords. Higgins is a name they reused in another game. When in Shining Force CD, they changed Musashi's name to Higgins for no Ah, yes. The Incredible Samurai. What is this lone hero's name? This man from the East? Higgins. Higgins. We all know a Higgins. Musashi is such a cool name, though. It's another strange thing where everybody's just named after a white guy. Luke, Max, Peter, Hans. I know it's German, still a white name. Chester. Let's see, we need to get rid of the assault shell there. I think that's everything. So let's buy. Great sword. Alright, daddy. Equip, thank you. Great sword. Ooh, good thing we made a lot of money, because things are starting to get expensive around here. Alright, I made a bunch of jokes about Slade being an anime character, but he is now a ninja with a great sword, which is extremely anime. Again, not complaining, just pointing it out. It's just really funny. Just super funny. Anime rat. Anime rat. Paklon soldiers are so proud, but they're just cowards that hide in that castle. I've got the power of anime on my side. Are you from South Paramecia? Oh, great. I read that pretty sarcastically. Possibly for no reason. Brave Pakalons? None at all. There are no soldiers who can fight against the devils. Okay, let's... Anything over here? It's a locked door. Nothing to do there. Ugu. Do you like Hanzo? Oh, wait, you already answered that question. I remember. You already gave me your ninja tier list. It's been dry here since the devils appeared. They must have done something to Goddess Metula. Ooh, this is a big building. Nothing there. Okay. I guess we'll go into the big building. Okay. Anything? No. Okay. There was something about the blue carpet. We don't have enough food because of the long drought. Just one rainfall would make us happy. Where is it? Excuse me, everybody. To get the fairy powder, don't care about that. In order to get the extremely secret Pegasus ring, go to the king's room, search the wall below the right of the blue carpet. Okay. King's room, below the right of the carpet. Nothing below the right. Is it this one? Or, oh, like, is it below, like, down here? This? Search the wall below. Directly, go to the king's room, search the wall directly below the right of the blue carpet. South wall, right here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's on me, guys. That's on me. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely take full responsibility for not understanding that. I'm gonna go, it's been a while since I've done a promotion. I'm feeling a little, feeling some withdrawals. I definitely want to get somebody, promoted. Yeah, it's a little dumb. It's a little silly. Do you think I should promote Rick? I'm feeling it. Oh wait. First, I gotta give him the thing. Item. give... I think Luke had it. Yeah, the Pegasus wing. Give Luke... Alright, give it to Rick. A lot of the promotion items are hidden in really obscure places. That one's the worst. Ugh. I liked Rick in my playthrough. I don't remember if he went Paladin or Pegasus, but he was good. Okay, then that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do it. I feel bad that, you know, he could be doing more. Everyone else is promoted. He's feeling left out, you know? Rick wants to be promoted to a fighting class, right? Yes. Rick can be promoted to Pegasus Knight with a Pegasus ring. Okay. Now let me conduct the rite. Kniti Rick. Class of Pegasus Knight. Yeah. Do his weapons change at all? I assume he still just uses lances. Everybody on the club, Pegasus Knight. Pegasus Knight. On Pegasus Knight, ladies drink free. Ladies drink free on Pegasus Knight. Still just lances and spears? Cool. At least it's simple. Well, let's go get him leveled up. Let's sell his stupid stuff that is no longer good. Why does he have a broadsword? He must have killed somebody who had it. Power spear, definitely. Alright, let's buy. Do. Heavy lance? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Quick. And then we'll get a javelin. Alright, now let's sell that stuff he does not need. So we don't need the steel lance because we got the heavy lance. So let's get rid of the steel. And then I don't know why I've got that broadsword on him. I'm just going to sell it. There. You did grab some promoted only javelin or something, did I? Oh, Higgins has it. What did I grab? Do. Why does he have an assault shell? Luke, what are you doing? I don't know if I grabbed one. I guess it was just from, I guess Higgins had it? I don't know. I'm gonna just use... I'm gonna use that cheerful bread. Cheerful bread. Don't get excited. Freaking Luke. I'm giving that to Daddy. Oh, I gave it to Rick already? Oh, okay. I'm sure everything will be fine. I trust that everything will be fine. Alright, let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. What else was here? A mithril. A mithril. There's a mithril on the chest. Go up to the king, go to his right side, and walk down on a carpet. Keep walking until you can't walk anymore. Search the wall. After you've gotten the Pegasus wing held side, enter the castle through the left door, go to the top section, walk out through the wall. Sorry, through a hidden door. Down the stairs. Okay, there's a hidden door. Of course, why didn't I know? Okay, go to the top section and walk out through the wall directly where the stones are. Nice. We did it, everyone. Alright. I mean, I guess I might have been able to figure that out, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I would have assumed there was like a way that you can come in from another direction or something. Or I just would have forgotten. That's probably more likely. Alright, let's go talk to the king. I committed a sin. Oh, no. I abandoned the people of Maun to protect the Paramacia continent. Yeah, you're a bad dude. Higgins asked you to drop by here. Thank you. May I ask you for a favor? Please save Matula. She's in Tristan. We will be ruined by the drought long before the devils destroy us. Alright, I guess that's all we needed to do. You always said it is moon. I can see moon. I can see it, but I've heard it both ways. Alright, the secret door is the only way to get back to the castle when you're done. Exit down, go north for the next battle. Alright, we'll at least start this one. Let's go ahead and save, because we've done a bunch of stuff. And then, when I hear my daughter, because she'll probably be waking up very soon. When I hear my daughter, we will end it there. Here it is. I've heard it both ways. Your way and and the correct way. You're just guessing. This game is all text. My way is just as valid as your way. I've done my own research. I went onto Facebook, and somebody who said they had a linguistics degree said that it was pronounced my way, so I'm pretty sure I'm right. It was on Facebook. The guy didn't post his qualifications because he said that the deep state was going after him, and that he was saying things that the mainstream linguistics media didn't like, so he was barred from practicing linguistics. But I trust him. I think he's got everything right. Where did you come from? What are you doing here? I thought I heard a cry, but it was just my cat. Don't you know about the restrictions? Ooh, more lizard men and some type of flying thing. Even if you didn't know, that's just too bad. Okay, we got wizards now. We got lots of lizard men. Oh, Rick looks so good. Look at his little wings. Oh man, I'm excited. I gotta see what that looks like before we get off today. I gotta know. Antidote. Yeah, of course they cause autism. You didn't know that? Wow. Wow. Ignorant much? Medicinal herbs are the only true thing. Did you know that medicinal herbs can cure cancer? But the priests, they don't want you to know that. Oh, yeah. The funniest thing about, like, anti-vax stuff is that they come so close to the point, to the truth. Like, they're so close to realizing... Ooh, wait, I want to see the... Yeah, that's a good sprite. They're so close to realizing that, like, the I can't talk. I said pharmaceutical one time, and I've lost all ability to speak. Pharmaceutical companies are, like, corrupt and like, screwing over people. And instead of coming to a real, like, conclusion about that, they're just like, nah, the real thing is, like, did you know that essential oils can, like, cure cancer and autism and can grow back limbs, and putting a magnet on your knee can help blood flow? It's like, are you guys serious? Are you guys serious right now? You believe that? It's like you were so close to realizing that you've been taken advantage of. Dying is a myth invented by big priests to sell more raises. Yeah, they wipe your memory every time they bring you back, so you don't realize that when you die, it's actually the coolest thing in the world. Everybody knows that. is so ridiculous. I can't believe this joke. Can't believe the joke's happening. The worst thing about it is like it's true. It's true. People really believe that. Like I had a student come up to me when I taught, and they were like, "Hey, I don't think COVID's real, or I don't think the vaccines are safe." And I was like, "Okay, show me what your thing is." And he brings up a Facebook post, and he was like, "See the virus has like these RNA spikes on it, and because the like RNA is bad, RNA is evil." And I'm like, just no, RNA is normal. It's okay. RNA is normal. And I don't even remember what the whole post said, because the first line of it was a lie. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, man. You were got the misinformation. It was injected in your veins. Not unlike a vaccine, but vaccines are actually helpful. Your takeaway is RNA is evil. Your mom tore a muscle in her leg and had to get surgery for it and stuff, and a number of middle-aged women asking her if she wants some kind of essential oil to rub on it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That'll really fix it. Or like putting an onion in your sock or whatever the hell. It's like the enzymes inside the onion get absorbed into the skin and reduce inflammation, which allows the muscle to heal naturally. It's like, are you serious? Like someone allowed you to like be in charge of another human person? Like you're responsible for another human body? Why? Like the craziest thing to me about the essential oil stuff is that like it's like mysticism. 1 second, my controller got unplugged. It's like mysticism, but my mom is a devoted Christian who like was always scared of me getting into mysticism. But here she is peddling like essential oils. Like when my son was born, she was like, make sure to clean everything with this special essential oil because it has antimicrobial properties and he'll never get sick and everything will stay super clean. And I'm like, Mom, all this does is make the house smell good. There's no scientific evidence that what you're doing right now is like going to cure anything or heal anybody. I'm sorry. Very mysticism-y, yeah. Crystals is the next step. Crystals is 100% the next step. Bam. It's just so strange. It's just so strange. I'll never get it. It's like my mom and dad are the reason like I got a degree. They pushed me to go into science, not science, but they pushed me to get an education and supported me when I said I wanted to go into biology. And then like these things happen in the world where it's like, oh, biology is like useful, and then they don't believe me. They just completely don't believe me. It's like I got the degree. I got the thing that you said I should get. Why are you behaving as if I'm the bad guy? I'm not the one trying to sell you stuff. Yeah, soap, highly antimicrobial, but Big Dawn does not want you to know that. One of my favorite stories from scientific history is that the guy who like first figured out like some of germ theory and then like that washing your hands kills stuff, and that it's important for doctors to wash their hands in between meeting different patients and stuff. Like, everybody hated him. He got fired because he was like, hey, we should wash our hands because it makes people not die. And they just kicked him out. Like, he worked in a hospital that did a bunch of births, and he noticed that the midwives who cleaned their hands often, whenever they delivered a baby, that baby lived. But all the doctors, because they were taking care of a bunch of sick people, they didn't wash their hands in between, you know, taking care of somebody else and then going and immediately delivering a baby and sticking their dirty ass hands up onto the baby and inside the mom. He was like, oh, there's a through line here. Like, I can see that there's a problem. The problem is these people are dying. What's the thing that these two parties are doing differently? Hand washing. Maybe we should do that. Washing hands, I swear. It is a true story. I don't remember the guy's name, but you can look it up. This woke leftist wants everyone to wash their hands. You're infringing upon my God-given right. If washing hands was so important, then why isn't it in the Constitution? Answer me that, you frickin' communist. Oh, my wife's coming in with better knowledge. Soap should not have antimicrobial stuff in it. That spreads resistance. Thank you, baby. See, I'm not as smart as my wife. Is it true? So most of soap would just be removing things based off of mechanical means then. Triclosan was removed from soap for that reason. Interesting. So you're learning something new every day. Thank you, baby. I taught all this stuff about me spreading misinformation, and then I just get stuff wrong. Isn't that interesting? One second. Oop, my daughter's waking up. All right, it's been fun, gang. I've had a great time. Aha, see, I might have been wrong, but I corrected myself in a way that is right. So it's all good. The reason I was so able to stream is that she did not go down until very late. She did not want to go to sleep. There we go. Yeah, so rubbing your hands removes things mechanically, killing it without using like medicines, because using medicines means that if you don't kill it, it's just going to get stronger and it'll spread more and be harder to kill later. Yeah, today was a freaking wild one. This whole 2.5 hour stream, I'm going to cut it into 1,000 60-second pieces and make a whole bunch of shorts out of it because it was all great. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the lovely commentary. This stream went into a bunch of fun directions. I'm really happy with it. I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. I'll try to see you guys whenever I can. I will be going to the zoo tonight, so if you're streaming tonight, I will only catch a little bit of what you're doing. But I love you. I appreciate you. I'll see you whenever I see you.